All right, people. Let's get into it today, man. Look, the way the channels happen when it comes to releasing information or getting information to the proper people in case of emergency. That's what I want to kind of talk to people about. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but I want to talk to people about how information moves or how it don't move and the amount of time that be wasted when it comes to getting the information to the right channels. Let's talk about it like with kids, right? Because the same issues that happen with a lot of kid relations and kid friendships, it goes into adulthood, and then the adults operate the same way. And I kind of always wondered why people never think to get their information geared up or to get their stream of information or how their information are going to move in case something happens to them geared up so it can get to the proper channels the right way. It can get to mom and dad as fast as possible. It can get to, like I said, mom and dad, or it can get to the wife as fast as possible. For instance, with kids, man, it's crazy how you have your kid, and especially your kid, junior high, high school, if you got a kid that's kind of active, a kid that kind of looks a little bit older than what they actually are, and who might come into a lot of encounters with police officers. They run with the same crew majority of the time, every day. They run with them when they doing right. They run with them especially when they doing wrong. And everybody got cell phones. Everybody got technology where you can communicate with people. And normally when things go wrong, you see kids, the first thing they want to do, they see an altercation, they see something happening, and first thing everybody want to do is stream it live, record it, so we can post it on social media, so we can show the injustice, and that's all fine. You gotta have people that's gonna do that. That's cool. But as a kid, as a child, as a teenager, or however you want to put it, as a parent, my kids right now, I got one that's in junior high, one that's in high school. You're not allowed to have, as my kid, you're not allowed to have a friend if I don't meet their parent. If I don't know their parent, and it's not okay by their parent that their child has my number, has my wife's number. Like my son, you're not okay to have a friend if they can't get that done. I don't care who you cool with in school. I know you're gonna do what you're gonna do when you're in school, but when it comes to hanging around and being out by the crib and nothing like that, you cannot have a friend that is not allowed to get in contact with me in case something bad is happening to my child. Because as a parent, and vice versa, I want to meet your parent. I want you to know that I need my kid to have your numbers as your child's friend. Because in case anything happens to your child, you don't need to be hearing about it 5 or 6 hours later. You know how it feels as a parent to be going throughout your day, you at work, your day running smooth, and in the midst of that, something is happening with your kid. Your kid is being detained by police officers, being beat by police officers, being shot and killed, being something. And all through the process of hours and hours spanning by and passing, you know nothing about it. Your kid could be dead on the slab for 4 or 5 hours and you wouldn't know about it, because that's how slowly information moves in those type of processes. Something can be happening to your kid in school. It could be something that's breaking out. And out of all the faculty members in school, now I know a lot of faculty members might get mad about what I say, but when things are breaking out in school, and you, especially when you have police officers into it, and this is stuff that's going on, somebody's child is involved, and then you get them, you find out who the child is. Why do most of the time y'all have to wait until y'all do all these kind of crazy assessments? Hours pass by to finally notify these people, parent, about what's going on. Hours didn't pass by. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not just the school bashing thing, because I'm not bashing schools. But what I'm saying is, if something's happening with my child at school, I need to know, like ASAP. I need somebody on the phone telling me this is what's going on, even though the process is going on. I don't need to wait until y'all got y'all assumption of the process, your assessment of the process, and then y'all let me know about my kid. You understand what I'm saying? And when it comes to my kid's friends, if something's going down with my kid and my kid getting roughed up by a police officer, you got my number. You gonna get in touch with me fast. You gonna get in touch with me way faster than the faculty members at school. That's why I need you to have my number. You know what I'm saying? So I need you to hit me up. Hey, Mr. Such and Such, they got Tristan. The police just picked him up. They taking him to the office. That's cool, because I know the officers are not gonna let me know until 2 or 3 hours later. That's why I need my friends' kids, my kids' friends, to have my information, and vice versa with their kid. Like, and even into adulthood. Think about it. We move into adulthood, and we run with people on a daily basis. We run with them when we're doing good. We run with them when we're doing bad. And it amazes me how many people you run with don't know your mama and daddy information. I can get killed in the street. Nobody know how to get in touch with my mama unless they drive all the way to where she live, if they know where she live. Because you'll be surprised, most people you call friends don't even know where your parents live when you're adults, let alone have their information to get in touch with them. You got to understand, most people call themselves Ace Coon Boom and never even met these people's parents before. So all I'm saying is, we are lacking on information. We're lacking on information. Now, I know a lot of people saying, man, we ain't got to do all that. And then it's cool, because I know how people gonna think. As long as it's not them, they ain't got to worry about it until it hits their front doorstep. But as a parent, when it comes to my child won't be having friends that can't have my information personally to get in contact with me personally if anything is happening with my child. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't gotta call me every time my child do something and y'all disagree with it. No. But when it's some major shit going on, I need you to be able to at least send me a text. Mr. Such and Such, this is what's going on. I don't know where it's going on now, but this is what's happening. Cool. I know it, because I know through the quote unquote proper channels that I, as a parent, probably won't hear until hours later. Just imagine, as a kid, you witness your best friend get shot. As a kid, you witness your best friend get shot. Dead. But you don't even know how to contact his mom or dad. You don't got no information. You could just sit there and just call the next person that you know. And the next person call the next person. Next person call the next person. You know how many hours pass when that is happening? Major time wasted. And then we go and we live that way into adulthood. You know how many people running in and out of these clubs, in and out of these gangs, in and out of these different little factions and functions, doing all kind of fucked up shit, and witness your homeboy or your homegirl get killed or go to jail, but you can't even get in touch with their parents because you don't even know their information. How are we even friends? Like we don't even, like, it's a bunch of acquaintances running around under the illusion that they're friends. Like, how you can't even get in touch with the people I need you to get in touch with. Imagine Imagine, imagine being at a club. Y'all are having y'all good time or whatever. You get into an altercation. The law's roughing you up, beating you down, and you telling somebody, "Hey man, call my pops, call my moms," and they tell you back, "What's their number?" Cause they don't know it. They don't know how to get in touch with your parents. Your phone in your pocket, you getting your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Imagine your friend laying dead on the ground and you gotta wait half an hour to an hour or whatever because you're gonna stick around on the scene and see what's going on with your friend. It probably ain't even in your mind to figure out how you're gonna tell their parents, even if you know where they stay. All I'm saying is, man, we move around this world freely and we're too trusting of people, and they don't even have the information to get in touch with the right people. We got to get our information right. That's all I'm saying. We have to get our information right. And if you're a parent and you have kids, your kids shouldn't have no friend that don't have your information. They shouldn't. Your kid walking around with people who got expensive ass phones, but they don't got your phone number in there in case something happened to your child. Why they with your child? Because they with your child every day. And on top of that, your child needs to have their friends' parents' information because they walking around with these kids every day. If something happens to them, somebody needs to know how to get in touch with the parents ASAP. Not wait until the police come and do what they do. Not wait until the school come and do what they do. Because you know what? That's time passed. That's time wasted. That's too many hours is going by. Everybody trying to come and do these assessments and then want to notify the family. That's too much goddamn time wasted. How you calling somebody your best friend, but you don't even know how to get in touch? Like you don't know they in case of emergencies. Talk to your friends about in case of emergencies. Have that. You understand what I'm saying? All I'm trying to do is get people to think different. That's it. Just think different. And we got to get our information together. And we got to get our streams of information together in case something happens to us. People know how to get in contact with the direct people ASAP. That's it. Matter of fact, get in touch with the people before shit pop off. You understand what I'm saying? Get in touch with the people before shit pop off. You know? That's all I'm saying, man. You know, there's nothing wrong with recording actions while it happening. You know, you gonna have it recorded, you know, to see what's going on, and it's good for lawsuits and shit and all this shit to help find and solve crimes and all that stuff like that. But we gotta get our information flowing fluently and as fast as possible to the right channels. That's all I'm saying. But until then, I'm a side boss, man. I'll holler at y'all.